Hey guys, today we are going to deal with the novel which is called as The Era of Gods, which was written by Chinua Achebe. He is a multi-talented and a versatile artist, and here it deals with the Igbo people, that is the tradition of the African people. Actually, there are two clans. One is the Igbo and it is also called as Igbo. Okay, so it deals with the cultural clash between the native as well as the European people. Now let's get started with the first three chapters of Eras of God. So in the first chapter we have the main character, the protagonist is there is Lo. Before getting into the novel, let's get familiar with the terms of African tribal community people slang. So Obi, which means hut, Ulu, it is actually the African god, and they consider the yam as the sacred one, and idimili is this it is a god of rivers and water, as we have gods in Greek mythology, right? So idimili is considered as the god of rivers and water, and they consider the python to be the sacred one, like in Hindu mythology for Shiva we have Rudraksha, right? So after that, Ikengu, which is actually called as the personal guardian card, Eru, and it is the spirit of wealth, and Ogugwa, that means African god of justice. So now let's get into the chapter. So the first we have the protagonist, as I have already told, that is the Ezlu, and he was actually the chief priest, and they were worshipping Ulu, it is the god. So this Ezlu, the scene opens with Ezlu. He was a very old priest, and they led and followed the traditions, and all his generation became the chief priest afterwards. So first Ezlu, he was about to watch the new moon, and but he couldn't see the the sort of crescent moon exactly. So he thought of selecting the next priest. Actually, he feels that it is time to choose the next priest from his family. So finally, he saw of the moon, and then he was about to eat the eighth yam. Actually, yam is considered to be sacred for Ulu god, right? So after eating the yam without sharing it with anyone, he is the one to eat that without sharing it to anyone, and and after eating that, he usually decides the day of harvesting. So the nearby village is actually called as Okperi, and now it is under the British control, and it was ruled by the British colonial officer T.K. Winterbottom, and he also thought of planning to rule Umaru too. And actually Umaru is it is composed of 6 villages joined together, named Umuachala, Umunero, Umuagu, Umaziani, Umaguaga, Umiziuzu. So while combining these 6 villages into one village, which is commonly known as Umaru, and that arises a fight between Okperi and this Umaru, because the Okperi people has given their land while joining. So this is all about the first 3 chapters, and let's get continue it tomorrow with the next 3 chapters. Thank you.